What's up, guys? Today we're playing Epic 7, and today we're doing a summoning video. Sea Phantom Politis just came out. My birthday's in a couple of days, so hopefully we get her. Well, I mean, I don't know if we really hope to get her. She has killer dolls who want to murder you while you're dreaming, and that's pretty much every one of my nightmares, so here we go. We have a collab event going on right now, so we're going to get the 10 free summons for 7 days. Of course, I expect to get nothing but dust, so let's go ahead and just go and get all that dust over with right in the beginning. It'll be a good warm-up for us. I do like that they included this times 10. It really does help, and we get Zerato, who's nothing but food. And what does this do? Does it give me one more summon, or I get 10 more summons? Looks like I just get one more, and we get Leah. Not bad, not bad. Okay, let's go into the elemental summons. I do have quite a few of these, so let's start with Earth, right? We get a 4-star hero, and it's some sort of ranger. We get a Silk. Honestly, I don't use Silk very much. She was a hero that always looked cool to me, and not a hero that I really got into using. So she's just been hanging out for, I don't know, like a decade, just sort of waiting for some love. Now we get a 4-star hero. It looks like it's going to be a Soul Weaver, and we get Lance. One interesting thing about Lance is he has a 100% combat readiness boost on his S number 2. The old double Lance Guild War team still fresh in my mind with Sirmia, and you can use that Lance with like an expedition, right? Like Ice Expedition, and break out of that funk. But now that we have Lilka, I've been using her. She works out great. We get another Silk there. I think we saw a Curious as well. Do not invest in your Curious. She's great for laying down a bunch of poisons, going through Abyss level 102, but really not used so much after that. And that is the last 3 stars. Speaking of Gangster Ka, there she is. Fantastic hero if you want to build her. Definitely recommend it. She's usable into Banshee 13, but I also bring her into the Dark Expo and into the Ice Expo. Cart, you know what? I wish he were usable. I wish he were. When you're first starting out and you have like nobody, he totally whoops you onto the NPC battles, doesn't he? But not very usable. Same thing with Purges. I think that Purges was OP once upon a time. They nerfed him. Never be used again. But here we go. Our very first 5-star. Let's see who we get. Looks like a ranger here. And we get Leica. How you pronounce that, right? Leica. To me, she's just going to be an imprint. I don't really use her. She does have some value into C13, but we pretty much have our team set with that. And really they're trying to transition her into something that's going to be PvP. So we have that sleep onto her S number 3, and I forget if her exclusive equipment brings it all the way to 100%. Looks like this takes it to 90%. And then she does have the trigger on dual attack with her S number 2, but after that, I don't find her very usable, so we have not built a Leica. Let's see if we can get a couple of more. Not sure who I need today. This is probably going to be Destina. Oh, it's going to be a Lots. Was it 4-star? For some reason, I was thinking 5-star. Lots again. Now we come to a Warrior, and we get a Cart. Let's move on to Fire and see who we get here. Honestly, I think I probably need a Hawaii Young. I haven't had one of her since her recall, and some people are using her on like triple torrent set, but really I don't know what she does anymore. Surin, Speed Imprint, only to 2 of the positions, so not really used, but she does do quite a lot of bleed, so if you want to pull her with your haste into something like a Nightmare Era Haken, then you can destroy Nightmare Mode with those bleeds. It works out a lot better, I think, than the Burns does, even though Burns does more damage. Now we come to Kowana. They try to make her work. Kawana's never going to work. I'm sorry, she's just not. Here we go, 4-star Fire Hero Corvus. Not used since his heyday. They nerfed him as well. And now he is an imprint for Dark Corvus, which is pretty good. Surin, man, no 5-star heroes today, huh? Just that one? Is that all we're gonna get? hopefully when we get into the galaxy, we're looking pretty good. There's still some galaxy that I have not got, but now we get another one onto fire. Let's go. This one, who's it gonna be? Litica. Honestly, Litica is she's okay. I think she's okay. She's not meta. She's never going to be meta again, I don't think. But you can make her 300 speed with basically this gear you have lying around. No problem. She has the decreased hit, 100% chance, and unhealable onto her number 2. Now, I think that this dispels one buff after. So this is a problem in turn order where they have to dispel that buff first and then lay it down. That's because she's an older hero, right? And then she has this, which is really what I like to use out of her. It completely resets someone back all the way to the beginning, go to start, do not collect 200, and that's what I like her for. So you can build her super fast, but I think that if they put down immunity, it kind of makes it hard for her to get past that. Make her go second just in case. I don't remember if she has an exclusive equipment or not. That might solve the issue. But really, there's so many heroes that are vying for that speed gear that really there's no reason to build a Litica anymore. Terranor Guard, same thing with Curious. Do not invest in your Terranor Guard. Put him into Grace of Growth and use him after Abyss level 102. I think it's like 1-3 to 120, and Terranor Guard team works pretty well. Terranor Royal Guard, this guy has Reflect. It looks cool, it's a meme build, doesn't always work. I wish they would make him better. Can we get a specialty change? I think that would be pretty good. Let's see who else we're going to get here today. It's a 4-star fake unit, and we get Dominal. She's the other hero that has that. Speaking of that, she has Reflect right here. It's a buff, so it's susceptible to things like AOL, but it just doesn't work. This doesn't work. It's a whole mechanic that does not work. Who else are we gonna get? Crossdresser Rima. Nope. I'm gonna say nope. They failed on the Rima specialty change. It's terrible. Just terrible. Can't be used for anything, I don't think. And then we get Mui to finish out those elemental summons. Mui, I mean, as you know, fantastic. 4-star unit will beat W13, so definitely invest in Mui. Now we go with another 5-star hero, and we get Elvira. Okay, Elvira. I've been trying to use her lately. She is interesting. Now what she does is she blocks the fighting spirit, so this is good against something like a Moonlight Euphine, so she doesn't get that fighting spirit built up, and she's really high into effect resist. Now what I do like about her is that after her first turn, she'll activate this extra attack against all opponents, which is pretty good, but she kind of just sort of stands there and kind of waits. I've been pairing her with Genoa, you know, for the whole vampire vibe, and I like it. I do like it. You can probably get immortality. I mean, I guess we can pair her with some other vampires, but she's been working out pretty well. I don't really like this S number 1 because it provides a provoke, and basically, if you can't dispel her, then you just have to wait until that immortality wears off, and then kill her, and she's gone. She's also susceptible to Rowana. You can use your Rowana and then you get healed every single turn. So, I mean, she has her uses on offense. On defense, hasn't really worked for me. Here we go with Lua. She was pretty oppressive before. Puts someone to sleep, gets an extra turn, increases all their cooldowns. Very nice. She needs to have souls, which sucks. She's another person that we're going to just compete for all that speed gear, right? Because we're all swimming in 25 speed. And then we get Elena. 3 back to back. That's great. Elena, you know, I bring out my Elena every time I see Ran. She totally murders on Ran. Elena, Rimuru, Moonlight Ken totally kills. But other than that, no uses. No uses. Whoa. 4 in a row? That's amazing. And we get a Luluka. PvE, but free to wolf, so that's the real epic 7, right? Free to wolf. She voices like 100 characters. Now let's go with the dark. This is going to be a dark, what is it? Like a 3 to 5 star. There it is. So obviously, we're getting a 5 star. Have I ever gotten a 5 star on this one? The answer is no. The answer is absolutely not. And speaking of Frida Wolf, there she is with Wanda. Wanda, if you don't have our specialty chains built, she can hit heroes that have a evasion mechanic and 2 turn stun on her S number 3, so she works out great there. Let's go ahead and go into Moonlight. I think that I have enough to pity. So let's go and get that pity. And let's start off with a spark. And we don't. But we do get Pillis. It's one of the few heroes that's not voiced by Frida Wolf. Pillis is so fun, so cool. And really, you never know what Pillis you're going to get now after Rocket Punch. It's too bad they're never doing another Espa ever again. DD Magno Hall voices Pillis and Doris. Doris, another great hero, especially if you are fairly new to the game, because you can use her to tank those A Ravis, which are a huge problem when we get into, sort of the early mid-game Guild War. We see Suthen there. He has a van full of free candy. We're not going to use him. Super creepy. Not going to do it. We also see Eden, passive ability there onto a lot of HP. You can get him to 40k easy. So you can use him with like a protection set, and he works out really well. We are getting no sparks. No sparks. We're getting a MRSA. I don't even need to have these imprints. What is happening? Did I use up I used up all my luck on the last elemental summons. Man. All we're seeing is a preview of heroes that'll never get a specialty change. This one, though, I can't click through. What is it? It's a fake 4-star. Bad Cat. Okay, Bad Cat's fun. She's fun to use. The problem is everyone knows exactly what you're doing when you use a Bad Cat. You have the passive ability. When she gets hit, the frontline hero then counterattacks. So you use something like a double Armin, right? That works out pretty well. Or just some hero that hits really hard. Problem is that then everyone avoids her, and she only has a 1 enemy hit, so she can only provoke 1 enemy at a time on her S number 3. So you have to put her with you have to make her like really tanky, but then also with a lot of effectiveness. So everyone knows exactly what you're doing, and that's really the problem with Bad Cat. Oh, here we go. Here we go. What are we gonna get? I don't need a thief. What is it? It's Arbiter. Arbiter, the best NPC battler. We get coins. You see there. I already have him. Sad face. Arbiter Vildred, though, I mean, he terrorized the game for so long. You have to know who Arbiter is. I like him. I like him because I can see the pending destruction. I can't use them successfully. Whenever I use them, I just die. But we do have Angel of Light, Barefoot Meta. She is amazing. Angel of Light comes with a it's a non-skill attack on her S number 3 that removes 2 buffs and also makes them silenced and unable to be buffed. Also, with her S2, she's immune to stun, and she gets a CR boost whenever you hit anyone that's not her. So this is very good into something like a counter cleave. So if I see you trying to cleave me, Angel of Light for sure coming out. And I mean, she doesn't even need shoes to be able to murder your face. And I never noticed this before. How many toes does she have? She's like 37 toes, and they're painted blue. So that's something I just can't unsee. But she is so fun. She's basically 5-star, right? She's basically like more usable than Arbiter Vildred. DD again. Wow, Moon Bunny. They recently buffed Moon Bunny. Her passive ability, when someone uses an extra skill, gives everyone skill nullifier. I used her just the other day onto a Zahak. That was super fun. You can also use her into something like a, Conqueror Lilius, or anyone who gets that extra attack. Works out fantastic, and then you completely ignore that whole next turn. Now, she doesn't heal very much, so she's mostly an offensive Soul Weaver, but she does give you the increased attack and combat readiness. So if you build her, 240, 250, 260 even, then she'll work out pretty good. I use mine on Doctor's Bag because, why not? Bad Cat again. Getting a little bit better luck now. We did get that 5-star. Just coins, right? Something in the coin shop I ever want, though. Challenger Domino, DD Mango. Oh, wow, she voiced a lot of heroes as well. She's like Frida Wolf. She's like DD Wolf. Challenger Domino, she was very prevalent into a lot of the cleaving styles back in the day. Not so much anymore, though.
For her glory, I complete my given tasks.
Who are you?
What exactly those tasks entail doesn't matter.
Okay. I have no idea who this person is. Let's see what she does. Attacks enemy with a sword, 75% chance to decrease speed for 2 turns. Increase the ally speed for 2 turns. Okay. Dispels 2 debuffs from the target. Grants a barrier. And an extra turn. If the target was Ragnvald? What the heck's a Ragnvald? What the heck is a Ragnvald? It doesn't say it anywhere in here. What is this? Am I missing it? She doesn't have Ragnvald anywhere in her kit, but she has 2 skills that work off of it. If you guys know how this works, then let me know, but I am totally missing. I'm totally missing something. Is it another hero? Is that what it is? Like you have to use her in combination with someone else? That's never going to work. Because you just ban one of them. Even if she's amazing, she'll never get past the ban in RTA. So what is the point? Anyway, let me know if you know who this hero is or how to use her. But this is super weird. Yeah, also Naruto vibes. But now we have the guaranteed 4 to 5-star Moonlight. We have this extra little bit of, I don't know what you call it. I guess it's like a effect on our summon. This does not cost any more galaxy summons. It's just something free. And so hopefully you get something that's amazing. Hopefully you get a 5-star. I don't. I get Tempest Surin, who is still very good, believe it or not. Tempest Surin in the right situation works out very well. She has the silence right here, unable to buff, also silence. Looks like this is an 85% chance. This needs to be 100% chance. And then I think that her passive ability is still really good. And she has bleeding effect on S1, which basically makes no difference. I used her into Nightmare Era Haken just for fun. She worked out great. Mostly PvP hero though. And so, you know what? I don't regret building her in the least bit. No Moonlight Politis today. Let's go in and see if we can get one onto the Mystic Summon. That is nothing. Let's go for a +10 here. +10. It's been so long since I got any kind of spark in Mystics. We're down to 45 now. Come on. Come on. 2 4-star, down to 35 now. I don't have enough to pity this hero. Not even close, right? I do get a spark, and that's pretty cool, but probably nothing that I need. Let's see what it is. Okay, Little Queen's Crown. I don't have this yet. I don't have it yet. It's actually very good if you use it on something like an Arunka, right? Very good onto a Arunka, but do not have it on this account. How many more summons can we do? It's like 4 or 5. I hope all of you are getting a lot of luck with your C. Politis. Also, I hope the therapy is worth it, because this is pretty much my entire childhood with with dolls trying to kill you. Uh, I'll actually be kind of happy if I don't get her. I might not even go to pity. I might just wait for the next hero. There we go with Violet now, and we do get some coins. Violet dropped off of the meta, but still a very useful hero, especially when you can bring him into your offense because it's not bad. It's not bad. The
We
problem
are
is there's just so many
changing
counters
lives.
now. As long as you can avoid all those
Would you like
counters,
to bring
then he'll
him
be pretty
here?
good, and you can bring him in. I think that's all the summons I have for today. It is. We're down to 7 to pity, 4 sea phantom. We'll see. We'll see what the next hero is before we go into this. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed this video. I hope that you have good luck on your summons. Give me a like so other people just like you can find it as well. Until next time, happy hunting and good luck on your battles.
Let this